as you know, we are on that master journey. And Wes Heat and myself, Jay Castle, by the way, for those who are new to the show. But Wes Heat and myself have been out of the game for a couple of seasons here. We were real big into the Unite around season 2, 3, 4. I think that was our heyday. But we've been out of it for a while. So we're getting back into it, starting at that Ultra League the way we all do each season. And we're bringing you guys along with us for the master journey, the journey to master rank. So let me get set up here, send the invite to your boy Wes Heat. And we will go from there. Alright, we got the invite for him. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Veteran. I started veteran. Let's see who it is. Oh, that is Mom Crusher. Okay. Let me see if I have any other friends. I'm not sure I do, but perhaps
What's
it would
up,
be
everybody?
interesting. There we go. That's the third player. I
We're
like
live
that.
streaming.
All right, now this may be a little unorthodox for us. I assume normally it'll just be myself, Smoothbrain, _ Smoothbrain, by the way. And your boy Wes Heat playing as Mon Crusher. I believe it will normally just be the two of us. But we'll make an exception in this case because I think maxing out that 1 to 3 team status is actually, a better way to play if you can. All right. So I'm going to hang back for a bit here, let everybody else choose their characters, and I'll just try to fill the gaps. Okay, we're lacking a speedster, so that's great for me, because I certainly do love playing Talonflame. Good old Freckleface is running jungle, so that works out well for us. Wes Heat and your boy will take the bottom lane. In general, I usually prefer running bottom lane. When I was a beginner player, I really liked top lane because it's an easier lane, right? There's less pressure on it, and to be honest, what happens up top is less important, right? Down south you have those objectives that give that team XP, and the team fights just tend to be a lot more intense and important down south, right? You're going to have some really important team fights down there that matter, right? Your team is going to gain or lose XP based on those. Whereas up top, it's a lot more fun, a lot more lighthearted to play, but at the end of the day, you're playing for points, right? And I think that's probably the best sum of lanes in Unite, right? Top lane is all about those points, bottom lane is all about that XP, and not just your XP, but that team XP, right? So as I've, become a more mature player, I certainly favor play top lane. Oh, all right, I'm gonna fight to the death here. That's all you can really do if you get caught with your pants down like that. Just brawl them up and hope that your teammate can finish. That's not it's not Wes Heat's fault that he couldn't. We're still early game. It's hard to finish 1v2 at this stage. But he's still got some damage on him. Hopefully they didn't catch me again. They might have. Nah, I got him this time. I got away. I'm gonna brawl him up. I'm gonna take that easy. Yep. Alright, I'm gonna go for Blue if I can. Oh, they're jungler. Wes, back out of that, man. They wiped us. Okay. No harm, no foul on that one. That's just the way that goes. Their jungler came south and ours went north. Nothing really to do about that. So, they'll have those bees. They'll take them, right? It is what it is. We'll just try to hold this goal. Not let them score on us. We gotta be careful, though, because they out-level us now, I believe. be honest, he probably needs it more than I do at this stage, because he needs essentially 2 moves in the span when I only need 1. Oh, we might have him. I'm gonna push. I don't care that they overlevel me. Oh! That jungler, man. Yo, West Heat, if you can hear me, pop on the mic. Ask our jungler to come south. Tell him we're getting wrecked down here. We need that 3rd man. I don't know why he's running top, to be honest. I mean, it seems like they're doing just fine up there. And their jungler's not up there. Hopefully once I get my Brave... Oh, man. Did not expect that to happen, but that's the way it goes sometimes, I guess. Alright, so in this case, West Heat and I are just going to farm up, you know, try to get our moves, make up for that lack of XP, but we still do need to push this objective, right? So our jungler should... Oh, and we lost the top somehow. Okay, so I can tell you this, our jungler is not doing his job. Oh man, I got melted by Google. Alright, so our jungler is not doing his job, I can tell you that, because the top fell, and that's where he was. That's where he's been the whole game, right?
We're live streaming right now.
But, you know, you can't... It's easy to blame the jungler when your team's losing. Sometimes it's not him, right? Sometimes it's the laners. I would like to think it's not me and West Heat in this case. I think we actually were doing what we were supposed to do down south. You know, trying to hold our goal, push them when possible. I'm not going for that objective, I will tell you that. Yes, they're already on me. I don't think I can get out of this one. Yeah. Okay. So, not going well for us. You can see that from the scorecard, but that's okay. I'm going to try to get my level up to 9, get my my Unite, and then I think the only way we're going to pull this one, if we even can, is to all roll together. So 5 on a lane. Yeah. I'm actually going to bump south here and help Freckleface. I don't like to let teammates play alone, if at all possible. Because you can turn the tide, right? There we go. And see, we did, right? We took them. From here on out, though, West Heat again. If you can hear me, man, when you hear me, I should say, hop back on the mic. Tell the team to start running the same lane. It's the only way we're gonna pull this one. Oh, that Sylveon murdered me. No, I don't think I'm gonna put the surrender in. Just because there's always a chance, right? Again, if we all run one lane together, you know, 5 up, it's possible. I've seen it happen. So I'll practice what I'm preaching here. I'll roll top with the rest of the team. Alright, let's brawl. There we go, that's what I love. Team fights. I'm gonna roll on it. There we go. I'm just gonna push him. Hopefully the rest of the team, to be honest, that did not go as I expected it to. Their Venusaur is pretty mean. Oh yeah, look at him. 10 and 6. That is a mean Venusaur right there. Alright, team's at bottom. I'm gonna roll bottom. Oh, they're not even in a fight. Okay. Farm it is. I will meander towards the top. Because I believe they're about to take that objective. So we will try to put up a defense, right? We don't let them have things for free. But, yeah, okay, they're smart, so they are squared at the bottom. And I have time to bust the Unite. Oh, God. Oh, I didn't hear that. Oh, I got Venus. Okay, awesome. Man, that Venusaur is mean. Alright, again, I'm not going to surrender just because it looks bad, and I I mean, it is bad, but anything's possible. I guess that's one thing that is actually pretty cool about this game. Is I've seen some silly comebacks, right? Like comebacks that probably honestly shouldn't have happened. And that Ninetales took me. Absolutely took me. Hopefully my team seals a deal on that. Yeah, there comes Mon Crusher with the Unite. He should be able to regen that before 2 minutes. I'm gonna pop down there and help him with that Goodra. That's my revenge right there on Ninetales. Ooh, here he is. Alright, I got no choice to fight. I can't run. Even though I am a speedster, I'm just not fast enough to get away from him. The Goodras are nasty, man. They are just straight up mean. They regen health like nothing, right? Like no one else can. Really, your only hope is to gang them, right? And, Dragonite lost that fight because he was 1v1, right? But alright, there's nothing to do but
Tree. You got reflux, so maybe if you could stop fucking farming and doing something productive, that'd be great.
Okay. They're not even going for it, man. They're just straight up dunking on us. That's a rough one, man. Honestly, I don't remember the last time I just got bullied like that. I mean, teamwork. Oh, and they still got it? That's insane. Teamwork does make the dream work, right? Oh. Okay. I'll put the surrender in on that one. It's just insult to injury at this point. Yeah, I mean, look at their stats versus ours. We'll do an in-depth comparison after the match, but I'm assuming these dudes are actually on a team, right? They played like it. They mutually supported each other. Their jungler was where he needed to be, when he needed to be there. They didn't let anybody get, bullied or pumped. That's the way you're supposed to play, right? So, if you guys want to take anything from this match, you should certainly emulate what the absolutely, man, Jason. I didn't see your full name on there, but sure, any support you could give us would be much appreciated, man, and we'll hit you right back. But yeah, if you guys take anything from this, then it's do what they did, not what we did. Thought there was a farm there. That's embarrassing. Here we go. Actually, I don't know why I'm farming. There we go. We got 3. Let's see if we can make it.
Start calling you the Venus flytrap. The Venus flytrap. All the bad ideas and decision making.
Oh, I got it. Look at that. That's crazy. Alright, we'll do our little breakdown. Oh, man. Okay, I'm gonna be... No tree stink butt 500. You're not the MVP. Alright, I'm gonna get this little gripe out of the way. I do not like how Unite does their score system, right? I have no idea what their algorithm is. I looked it up once and they I think it was ridiculous from what I remember. They weigh some things very strangely. But yeah, Tree is not MVP. I promise you that. I don't know how. I don't know in what world they calculated it that way, but it is what it is. But back to what I was saying. Honestly, guys, I think this is the worst beatdown I've ever seen. Not just the worst beatdown I've ever experienced, but the worst one I've ever seen. Right? I don't think I've actually seen a match where the score discrepancy was this big. So just cursorily looking over things, I mean, every stat here, they outplayed us massively, and that's just a sign of teamwork, right? Obviously the scorecard here, you have to go a little more in depth to figure out why it happened, but teamwork is the answer in this case, right? Yeah, man, that very well may be the world record. I should share this, and well, I mean, I'm live streaming it, right? But I should submit this to the subreddit as the biggest score gap in Unite history, amateur match. Let's go ahead and take a look though, and see. I'm gonna give some thumbs up. I'm gonna give Mon Crusher the thumbs up because he played his heart out. There's nothing to do when your team is not pulling their weight, right? Look at now Freckleface here, Freckly59. He's the third guy that I invited to our party. He did not pull his weight, right? As a jungler, I mean, you know, no points, 2 kills, 5 assists. That is not the stats you want to see in your jungler, right? You want to see him as a brawler or a point scorer, usually a brawler. Yeah, Dragonite was our jungler. Venusaur and Stinkbutt top lane, man. I mean, I don't really see them having pulled their weight, but it could just be that they got bullied by the other team's cohesiveness, right? It's possible. I'm going to give the entire other team thumbs up. They played extraordinarily well. That's how I wish we would have played. Battle data. Yeah. Now they're... okay, this is interesting. Their sword, whatever that thing's called, Aegislash, he has less damage output than anybody on our team, right? Everybody on our team has more damage output than him. That's strange. You usually see Aegislash is putting out a lot more. Somehow he managed with 7 kills. I don't understand that. But yeah, their whole team is just putting out damage, right? Putting out damage. And that Goodra, look at that. His recovery is almost the same as his output. That's insane. I need to see that. Let's look at battle data. I mean, with a discrepancy that big, right, with a score gap that big, you wouldn't really expect to see anything else. But yeah, you know, this isn't even one of those matches that was, you know, back and forth, neck and neck until the Rayquaza. You see a lot of matches like that. I'd say the majority, right? They're back and forth, and Rayquaza, and one team shoots up. This is not that, right? This is a very slow but steady pull away until Rayquaza, and then a massive jump, like... what do we have here? 374 crystals before Rayquaza, and then 1266. So they scored almost 1,000 points on the Rayquaza, on or before the Rayquaza. That's a tough loss, man. I'm not going to lie to you. It's a tough loss on the Master Journey, but hey, you know how the Brokemon do it. We don't let it get us down. We'll come back and get them next time. Thanks for joining us, guys. It was fun, despite the fact that was a tough loss. But hey, that's the way it goes sometimes. So tune in next time, guys, and yeah, join us on the continued journey to Master.